WipEout HD showed what the series was capable of on the new PlayStation 3 and produced one of the best racing games for the system. Its mix of intense speeds, complicated level designs, beautiful, polished HD graphics, and online multiplayer was just a force that couldn't be stopped. Well, with all that greatness said, do you know what's even better than WipEout HD? More WipEout HD, and that is what you get with WipEout HD Fury.
Shield active. Cannon. Mines.
But don't think this DLC is just a couple extra maps and tracks, simply designed to cash in a cheap buck. No way. This is a solid entry and adds enough new content that it should be seen as its own thing and not just DLC. One thing that is certainly different is presentation. While WipEout HD could be described as cool with whites and blues making up the color palette, Fury uses a lot of reds and sharp colors, making for a nice contrast. This goes for the tracks and the paint schemes for most of the ships, but besides the different colors, the game still looks about the same, with beautiful polished graphics that are quite pretty to look at. But this is not a modern first-person shooter. There has to be more to the update than just a couple new colors and presentation updates. And Fury delivers on that. For one, all the ships have received upgrades. They are all now either faster, stronger, or handle better. It even shows how the stats have improved. You can still race with the old ones, but why would you? But the biggest additions are the new tracks and game models. This little update just so happens to add 80 new events in an all-new campaign. Now that's an upgrade. Also, the game features 8 new tracks, with some of them being previous favorites from WipEout Pulse and Pure. And there's more, with 3 new race types. There is Eliminator, which focuses on combat and having you destroy ships to reach a point goal. The other 2 are variations of the Zone mode, which is really some of the coolest parts of WipEout. Zone Battle complicates the matter with competitors and Zone Boost, and Detonator, which is Zone mode, but with mines that need taken out with machine guns and EMPs. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. The idea of DLC is simply making more of a good thing for cheap. Well, WipEout HD Fury does that and more, by creating so much new content for an already great game that it feels like an entire sequel. If you like WipEout HD, there is not a doubt in my mind you will like this. If you don't like WipEout, this is a fine place to see what all the fuss is about.